Supreme Court will not hear an appeal from Kansas. Regarding voter registration, anyone that wants to vote can do so in federal elections with documentation of citizenship. But local elections in Kansas will have different rules. KAKE's Brian Ramsdale breaks down those different rules. Brian.
The voter registration change started in 2013. In Kansas elections, you had to have a birth certificate or another proof of citizenship to gain the right to vote. I asked Secretary of State Chris Kobach about today's decision.
The Supreme Court's decision not to take the case was not particularly surprising.
Kobach's appeal to a ruling that allows people to register for federal elections without proof of citizenship will not be heard. But in local and statewide elections, proving that you are a legal Kansan is still required.
If you want to vote in Kansas, you want to register, you need to provide proof of citizenship.
Opponents of the voter registration law say that providing proof of citizenship makes voting more difficult.
We believe that voting ought to be easier rather than harder, that voting is a right, not a privilege, and that Secretary Kobach's system of voter registration makes it more difficult for people to vote.
I asked Secretary Kobach if what he was doing was the best for Kansas residents. He says that the answer is clear from a recent poll.
84% of Kansas voters said, yes, we should have a proof of citizenship requirement. This law is important not only because Kansans stand behind it, but also because it makes sense. Why in the world would you want to allow non-citizens to vote?
Secretary Kobach says that several people in violation of voter registration were caught right here in Wichita. Now, starting July 1st, the state will start prosecuting cases of voter registration fraud. Kobach says he's preparing those cases now.